Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Zero Excuses podcast. My name is Kenyon HERE. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to join me here. You know, it's been a little while since I've sat down to record some original content other than my Facebook Lives that I do oftentimes on my way home from work. But I need to get back behind the microphone here and not be distracted by having to drive and talk at the same time here. But anyways, what I wanted to talk with you about today is exactly that there is more than one way for you to get done what you need to get done and keep moving the needle forward. And while I would prefer to sit down and record every single episode and be in a ideal position to share my thoughts and my ideas with you, that necessarily wasn't the case for a few months here, and I had to make do with the time that I had available to share my thoughts with you. So we can take a step back and apply that in a little more broader sense. And currently I'm on travel for my day job, and I don't have access to the physical fitness facilities that I normally do. And I'm a big CrossFit fan. I'm even a CrossFit coach, but I don't have easy access to all the equipment I need to do the types of exercises that I normally do. But that's a good reason for me to step outside my comfort zone, maybe go on some longer runs that I normally don't usually do when I'm in CrossFit mode. And where I'm at is a beautiful location. So I am making do with what I have at my disposal and using the time and the facilities at my fingertips to get done what I need to get done and continue to move the needle forward and not sit stagnant and not allow myself to regress. The other teaching point here is that sometimes we get locked into our routines. We get locked into doing things a very specific and very regimented way, which in and of itself isn't a bad thing, but sometimes we can get locked in so tightly to our routines that we don't allow ourselves the flexibility and the creativity to come up with new ways of doing things. And if we're constantly waiting for the circumstances and the conditions to be right to do the things that we know we must do, we're going to be waiting a really long time, because the vast majority of the time, things are never going to be perfect. Things are never going to be the way that we want them to be. But you know what? That's a perfect way for you to increase your growth, is to take action despite the fact that things aren't exactly the way we want them to be. Things aren't lining up exactly how we want them to be. That's where the power and the growth is harvested, from those times when things aren't perfect, when things are not going the way you want them to. So utilize those times to extract the golden nuggets. Adopt an attitude that all things benefit you, that no matter what the circumstances, no matter how shitty it is, you're going to win, because you're going to learn and you're going to grow. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. But before I sign off, as always, just want to remind you guys to go to iTunes and leave us a rating and review, and subscribe and share the show with a friend or family member. And don't forget, if you want to get involved with these conversations and these strategies and these thoughts and want to take them to a deeper level, you can join our free closed Facebook group. Just go to kenyonhere.com/group. Or if you want to have the accountability and the tools at your fingertips, you can also join us in the Infinite Results Mastermind group. It's a very tight-knit group of men who are doing the work necessary to get their minds right, to get the results and set the goals that they want to achieve and start taking massive action towards them. Just go to kenyonhere.com/results to apply to be a part of that. It's a very short application, and you'll spend a few minutes on the phone with me just to make sure it's a good fit, and then you'll be all set. And lastly, I am dropping my Discipline Deep Dive program again starting July 1st. Just go to kenyonziska.com/DDD to sign up to be a part of that. If you sign up early, you can get early access to me and start getting a jump start on the course material. We recently wrapped that up at the end of April here. Still have some guys that have chosen to continue working with me on a one-on-one basis, and it was a very, very successful program, and I'm excited to run it once again. Again, go to kenyonziska.com/DDD to get signed up for it. All right, guys, that's all I got today, and I look forward to doing these episodes again and dropping more content. Thanks again.